Guard up, bro. Guard up, bro.
You keep sitting. You gotta guard up back.
Yo,
you can't make it step double twice.
These videos will always start.
Oh, yeah.
They'll always start with me with the ball and you on defense. So I don't play D.
You don't play D?
I play offense. You play defense.
Check it out.
No. Let's
There goes your offense right there. There you go.
let's get right into yesterday, the rule that you had that we spoke about.
Yeah.
You got your phone?
Oh, so what?
I want to thank Nate.
Felix. I want to thank Felix.
Nate from Central Washington, Felix from Miami, and Marshall. I don't know where Marshall's from, but thank you.
Thanks, Marshall.
Yeah, it's nice to have that support, for real.
All right. So,
Where are you going?
I'm right here.
People want to look at the front of your forehead, not the back of your forehead. The front is much nicer. The back's nice too, though.
I was gonna say,
Back's very nice.
I'm beautiful all around. All right. Anyway, Article 6.
Technical foul, and
Yeah.
after the horn,
After the horn,
tie score.
time score.
We're going to and overtime is the foul.
When the technical foul, Article 6, when the technical foul occurs after the ball.
High school, right?
High school.
High school. But the high school and college rule wound up being the same. So go ahead, sorry.
Right, here we go. When a technical foul occurs after the ball has become dead to an end of a period that is to be followed by another period, the next period shall be started by administering free throws. Play shall resume at the point of interruption for a technical foul. When a technical foul is a single, flagrant 2 foul, or contact dead ball technical foul, the ball is awarded to the offended team at the division line on either side of the playing court.
Good, so you got it right.
Got it right.
You got it right. I got it wrong.
What?
I told you I didn't know the rule, and I wound up guessing and saying, oh, I don't ever guess. And that's why you don't guess, you know?
And I just want to be clear, like, I'm glad you owned up to it, saying it corrected, because we have veteran officials who've been doing the game for a long time, and I don't know how they don't stick to the rule book. We always have to go back to the rule book. That is our, how do we say it? That's our keeping our feet on the solid ground. Everything else, that's when our ego inflates us and we get off the ground and we forget the rules.
No room for ego.
No room for ego in this game. So many nice people, so many different personalities. It's basketball, beauty. Not even 100 years old, and look what we're doing.
Yeah, no, it's good. So a day later, now I know the rule. We know the rule. So just to recap, so in high school we're going to overtime.
We're going to
and a
overtime.
tie score. So if overtime is following, we have a tie score. The horn went off. Technical foul. We're going to OT. We'll shoot. In high school we'll shoot 2.
Yes.
Right, and then they will get the ball. Right.
Back.
In college, same rule, except we go to point of interruption. So we'll shoot the 2, and then we go to the jump ball. Yeah. All right. Now, if the score is not tied, and we're not going to overtime, which is a rare occasion, because think of it.
Yeah.
Team A's down 1, they curse at you. You're not going to give them a technical foul. The game is over. It's not going to decide the game. When is the winning team going to curse at you? So it's not really going to happen. It has happened to me once.
Yeah.
In a men's league game.
Tell me about
in a
it.
championship game.
What?
The kid cursed at me. He won the game, and then he went. I don't remember what he said, but it was very close to me, and he mother effed me a couple times.
Wow. How'd you handle that?
I walked away mad.
Uh-huh.
Right? Because this was like a year and a half ago. So of course I walked away mad and saying to myself, I actually could have teed him because the officials had not left the court, which means we still have jurisdiction. But do I want to come and give a technical foul in a championship game and start a riot in a men's league? No. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna be safe.
That's right. It's not game management.
That's why a good point of this is know where you're ref and know which game you have.
Yes.
Treat every game the same, but sometimes you got to call every game different.
Yes.
Somebody reached out to me last night about he's working boys and girls games, and like his partner was like, "Oh, it's just basketball, same thing. It's 2 different games." I don't know about you, but refereeing girls is hard. It's harder for me to make judgments because of the way the contact happens and the way their body reacts to certain contacts. So I was telling the kid, I said, you're probably just gonna have to blow the whistle more. A no call in a men's game, a good no call in a men's game is probably gonna be a foul in a girls game. So just don't overthink it. Know where you're reffing, know which game you got, know which level you're doing. Take all that into consideration.
Also, pay attention to the 2 teams who are playing. One team might be a little bit rough, might be a little bit more rowdy and everything. Another team might be a little calm and collected. So, you know, you have to keep those in perspective, and that way you manage the game. Sometimes you might have a game where one team is going to the basket all the time, and they're getting fouled all the time. Another team might be doing the same thing, but they're avoiding the contact, and they're wanting the call. You know? So we'll look for fouls anyway for safe play, but just make sure you're managing. Know your person that was on the court as well. Always.
You had one question to me about.
Yes. Talk about gameplay. So let's just say two highly competitive teams.
You got 4 minutes on the clock.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
All right.
I'm poised.
You're good. Don't rush.
So say we have a game where two highly competitive teams are playing, two all-star players, like, oh my God, phenoms. So they're going back and forth. They're scoring. They can play. However, they don't come face to face, but they're guarding each other, picking each other up, full court press, but they're jobbing off at each other. How would you manage that? I mean, they can play, they're scoring, they're balling, but as they're coming up the court, when the one's on defense, one's on offense, it's chatty. How would you manage that?
I'm gonna take the talent out of this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take the talent out of it, and you know, I understand that it's a high-level game.
Yes.
Kids can play,
Uh-huh.
but the fact that kids are getting in each other's faces and showing unsportsmanlike conduct and trash talking really is universal to me.
Yes.
You know, so I'm gonna use my voice. The second I see a spark, I'm gonna put the flame out so it doesn't grow and become a fire. And then you gotta call the fire department because you can't handle the fire.
Right.
But you had a spark,
Uh-huh.
just put the spark out when it was this big.
Right.
So constantly using my voice. If I see them going at each other, the second I hear them talking, I'm telling them to stop trash talking. I'll also go up to them and follow up at a dead ball. Maybe be take a more personable approach. Like, I really respect how hard you're playing. I understand it's a very competitive game. I can't have you trash talking to him. Oh, I got you. Right? I got you, ref. Mm-hmm. So that's just a good technique there. The follow up. The follow up. You spoke to him during the live ball when you're using your voice and telling them to stop talking, right? But now, when the play has stopped, you'll have another opportunity and another entryway to communicate with them and get your point across. Be more personable.
Yes.
And that's like where they say, I got you, ref. Like, you know, like another line I use, you're too talented to be trash talking like this. Just focus on yourself. Thank you, ref. But okay, to your point, let's say they still trash talk, they get in each other's face. Double tech.
Double tech.
Double tech. Double tech, nobody is shooting. And immediately send both teams to the bench. So two guys in each other's face, you're gonna try to break it up, you're gonna separate them, right? Once you separate, double technical foul, go to your bench. Both teams to your bench. Remember we talked about that before?
Yes.
Diffuse, that's a diffuser. If it's heating up and you need to take that time out, get them to their bench, time and space away.
Yeah.
Time and space for them, time and space for us. Let the game cool. That's just the one approach I have. You know?
I like that.
But if you can go double tech on a trash talk, that's what we want. If I curse at you, and then you don't curse back at me, but you say something like unsporting, it's double tech. Ref, he cursed at me. I understand. He started it. You finished it. What do you got? How would you handle it?
Well, I would similar approach. Oh, can't do it. Can't touch this. Bucking. So, what I would do? Well, I don't know what's the play happened. I know they're trash talking. I would, before I gave him a warning officially, I would come up to them on a dead ball while I'm taking the ball out. Before I administer, I'll walk over to 135, whisper in his ear, tell him, hey, you're doing. I would say compliment him first. Give him a compliment first. Compliment first. Not just on the court, but with people. Hey, I think you're doing a great job. This could be an amazing game. However,
don't take it too far.
This could be an amazing game if you keep it sportsman, if you keep it sporting-like. Very simple. I'll have the conversation with him at the next dead ball. Mm-hmm. And then speak to his opponent. Say, hey, this is a great opportunity for you to have a great game. Please keep the sportsmanship. Be mindful of sportsmanship. Great. I had the same conversation with 135 over there. Mm-hmm. So they both know what's going on. Yeah. So I approached them separately And then if they keep going, then yeah, I have to give them double technical foul. Because we spoke. All right. And then just managing the game. That's it.
Yeah.
Because we're here for a basketball game. Nothing else. Nothing
All
else.
about the game.
Huh?
All about the game.
All about the game.
One thing I left out is also if we have to let the coaches know. Coach, I spoke to your player, number 35. He was trash talking. I also spoke to the other player, and I also spoke to the other coach. Just wanted to be courteous and let you know.
Yeah.
Right? So now they know that they're on our radar. So if we give a tech, then that'll save us the explanation. What did he do? What did he say?
We've been talking
And then
about
you have to go do more work.
Right.
Preventative, proactiveness, more work on the front end creates less work on the back end.
I believe it's called the 5 Ps. How would you say it? Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Let's end it like that. By the way, you're not allowed to punch the ball. That's a violation.
I was looking for my whistle.
Have you ever seen it?
Somebody punched the ball?
Yeah. No. But if you do,
I could imagine it.
yeah, it's just a bad play.
If
But if
take
you
the
do,
ball
you know
out-
what to do.
if you take
I
the
gotta
ball-
go. All right?
We're done.
I gotta go.
Okay.
Bye.